everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft world update video. Same world as last time. Last time I think I just showed off the cliff base, but there's been so much done since then. I think that's that, and that is all I showed off last time. But since then, there's literally a whole town over there. There's this. So we'll start with this right here. So this is supposed to be originally it was gonna be a tree farm, but then I was like, nah, it's just a cool castle, bro. So the interior of this, that one and that one are empty, but in here I use this as a base for a little bit. So there's that, that, and then you can go to top, and yeah. Come on. All right. Next we got cemetery. Pretty nice, if you ask me. And then after I built the cemetery, I did the church. There's the church and the cross. Cross is on the hill. Let's get up here. This is the town wall. We get a nice view of the church from up here. It's a pretty nice view, if you ask me. Anyway, now let's head to the church itself. I haven't done one of these in a while either, so I started. Yeah. The church looks way cool from behind, but here's the entrance. You go in. Here's the the stuff where you sit. This is where the choir, I think it's called, they go right here. Would make more sense to probably put them right here now that I think about it, but this is months ago I did this. Anyway, and then here's the where preacher goes. Now we gotta look at it from behind, because the church, like I said, looks way cool from behind. Alright. Well, let's get back more. Let's get like right there. I mean, it looks pretty cool if you ask me. I'm happy with the design I came up with. But now let's head into the village. There was inspiration for this design: windows, stone, cobble. It was just some random Google image of a Minecraft build that inspired me. Uh, Other than that, everything else was just I went into creative. I went into the newest version of Minecraft. I loaded up creative. I put the old textures on, and I only picked blocks that I knew were in this version. And this is the design I came up with. I think it's pretty good, in my opinion. But now let's head into the village. So, if I'm going in order, I think that's the first house I built. But we'll just show off the village how I want to show it off. So, here is Max Meat. He's got a lot of meat. And then Susan Salmon. I don't think she has any salmon. No, she doesn't. This is like a little park. It's pretty nice. And then there's nothing in there, but it's just a little building. This is one of the main houses that I use. Supposed to be like my house, I guess. I use this place frequently, and then the bed is right up there. And then we gotta go over here. There's nothing in here either. Nothing in this one, but it looks cool. This one, there's nothing in here, but it's big, so we'll go inside it. There is chests, but largely empty. Let's see the view you get from up there. I haven't been up there in a while. Cool view. And you get the ocean view right here. One day I want to build a huge castle over there, just a humongous castle. I think that would be sick. It would be so rad. Alright. This is one of the more recent builds. I wanted to have the nether portal over here, and I was thinking, like, what if it's like a flask? So it's kind of like a flask, giant flask with a cross on the top. Because I swear I seen that before, somewhere. I don't know what it's inspired by, but it was inspired by some sort of image that I've seen before. But yeah. This is just a random house. Alright, let's head to the bunker. The bunker is down here. So here's like the dock where you can use the water. There was a okay, there still is right there. Here's the bunker, Doomsday bunker. Got a bunch of stuff in there. I use this as a base all the time too. And then the sleeping quarters, and then the mines. I'm not gonna go down the mines. Actually, that's not true. I should, because I did decorate it. So we're gonna have to go down these stairs. Alright. Yeah, this is where I've been mining as of recently. It just goes that way, and then that way, and then that way. This is what I've been using recently as a mine, so that's that. Let's go back up. Alright, we're back up. To the next part of town. Moon, just stay out a little longer. I do want to end this off, like, in the ocean at night. But, so, this was built probably a few months ago. It is one of the weaker houses in town, if you ask me. It's got this nice viewing room, though. Wonderful view. This is the second or third to most recent build. This is the lighthouse. Now, the lighthouse is pretty cool. Zero inspiration from this. I just conjured this up in my head and made it. So I'm pretty proud of that. Let's go to the top. You see that view. Wonderful view of the town. There's the next subject. Castle, huge castle is gonna be over there. It's gonna be so humongous. It's probably gonna be the biggest build I ever make. I want it to take up like there all the way to there, and then like so like that. Numerous chunks. At least like 3 chunks across probably. Anyways, let's get back down. Luckily, y'all don't gotta sit through it for the way down. We could just do this. Okay, well, that's the first time I've died doing that. Let's grab our stuff really quick. I'm telling you, that has never happened to me. I barely ever die in this world. I do occasionally, like you just saw, but I barely ever die in this world. I play on peaceful because the mobs are just annoying in this version, honestly. The mobs are not mandatory to the beta experience, if you ask me. Modern, 100%, but there's no reason to have them enabled in beta. It's just some annoying you gotta deal with. I don't remember how I had it organized. That's irritating. These were like that, and then that, and then that, and then that. that. That should be good. Actually, that's not true. There's another. That should be good. Alright. This is a shack for the lighthouse. There's nothing in here, I don't think. Might be a bed up here. No, it's just chests. There shouldn't be a bed. It's just a shack. Lighthouse keeper. He could live right there, I guess. All right. Now to this. This is just the base that I use frequently. If I'm building over here, like when I built this, I would use this. This is basically just a little house made of leaves. And then if we go under here, all this was terraformed. If we do this, it's all terraformed. So this is the tree farm. So it's supposed to be like a big factory type of building. Let's just go in and I'll start explaining it. So you go in. The floor isn't finished, but everything else is. Oh, well, not literally. Like, this is where the trucks would be, and then you go up here, and then storage would be up here. And then this is where, like, they would have meetings if they need it. And then the boss is like a workaholic, so he like sleeps inside here and lives inside here basically. And then over here is the tree farm itself. It goes this way. You got lights in the floor, and it goes that way. And then back here, this just comes out near here, and I think there's a door to the down below if you want to go down here for some reason. But that's the old town. I will make a huge modern city one day, but let me get this old town done first. I want a house. We could do a yard, like a little park there, and then a house there. Depending on how big it is, we'll have two. I think we'll have one there and then one here probably. Yeah, that's basically it. We'll get one view, get a sunset view going, and then we'll end the video off. Alright, well, now that it is the time I want it to be, we can end the video off. I wanted to end it off with like a scenic view of the whole town, so that's what we're gonna do.